Let's solve this ACT math problem together, which can also be seen in algebra classrooms and algebra end of the year assessments, nursing exams, etc. So it says, Herbert plans to use the earnings from his lemonade stand, according to the table below, for the first month of operations. If he buys $70 worth of lemons, how much profit does he take home? So this first side represents cash flow item. The second side represents the percentage of total earning used on item. So anytime we're dealing with percents, I like to always remind folks that to convert a percent to a decimal, you just do x divided by 100, and that x can just represent any percent that we're dealing with here. So keep that in mind as we begin to solve this problem. So first we need to know what our total earnings are to be able to find out what the profits is. So the way that we can find out our total earnings is we can take the $70 that Herbert paid for lemons and set it equal to this 35%, right, which represents this top line. That 35% represents the total earnings used. Okay, so he spent $70, and that's equal to 35% of the total earnings used. So we can now find out what our total earnings is by solving for this t. So we're going to do 70 equals, we're going to convert this percent to a decimal, which would be 0.35 times t. To solve for t, we're going to divide by 0.35 on each side. 70 divided by 0.35 is 200. So our total earnings is t. And now remember, the question is asking for how much profit does he take home. Well, in our table, we see that his profits are equal to 15%. 15% of what? The total earnings. Okay? So then that means we need to solve 15% times the total earnings is equal to his profits. So we're going to convert this 15% to a decimal, which would give us 0.15 when we do 15 divided by 100, times our total earnings, which we found here to be 200, and that is equal to the profits. So 0.15 times 200 is equal to $30. So his profits are $30. And that's this answer here. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, math education matters. Follow and like for more content.